This week, I talked to Don Kollins. He's the owner of DK Media and the former program director at the Game in San Francisco. After losing his job a few years ago, he started a new company where he teams up with radio talent and gets them set up on Twitch. Now, Don just loves working with radio people, and if you've ever considered putting your show on Twitch, well, then this is the guy you kind of want to talk to. He's here to tell you why radio personalities are just the perfect people for Twitch. It's definitely something I've tossed back and forth personally, and after talking to Don, I just don't see a reason why I'm not on Twitch already. I think this is great information for anyone that's worried about, losing their job or wondering how you can expand your brand and make a little extra cash on the side. So if you want to learn more about Don's journey, you can do that by watching this video. Here we go from Canada to San Francisco and how he ended up branching off and starting his own company. But for now, here is Don Kollins, DK Media, telling you why you need to be on Twitch.
And by the way, I'm not paid by Twitch.
Yeah.
So, I use that as a platform. If it's not the platform 6 months from now, I'll take my 60 plus channels and we'll go wherever. But right now, Twitch is the platform that provides the audio, which is what radio guys and girls are very, good at, the entertaining part. The video, which is fantastic. And the ability to talk through a chat room, that community to go back and forth, pulling the curtain back and being able to be fully in that control room with the talent is where you need to be. And I think that's what Twitch does right now. Okay.
And what do you say to people that think Twitch is all about gaming? Because obviously that's what they're famous for. And as radio people that are watching this, isn't it just gaming?
Twitch is all about gaming, and they'll be first to tell you is that Fortnite is number one and must remain number one. I get that. There's a big deal with attracting young people to your platform, and they do a great job of it. Now, what they're trying to do is, you can see in some of the verticals on Twitch, there's talk shows and podcasts, there's sports, there's fitness, there's music now. There's relationships with the NFL. There's relationships with the NBA coming. There's an NBA channel. So they are exploring and moving the platform in a way that's going to attract more people. This leaves the window wide open for radio talent to expand their brand. Twitch gives you the chance to work for yourself, and you get to control your brand. So Nick and Kristen, great brand. Entercoms decides that they want to not have you in the morning. Tomorrow you have the 10:05 meeting with your program director, and he goes, "Thanks for coming. We had cutbacks." Where does that talent go? And it's amazing right now because there are a lot of talent that are being pushed out, and they're great talent. Just because they're let go doesn't mean they're bad.
Yeah.
Could mean they're paid a little too much, or the company is just changing things. And with Twitch in your back pocket, you can take your audience and be on the air on Twitch doing the same thing you did today to that audience again, just telling them where you are. Because they already love you and follow you on all your social media platforms. All you're doing is redirecting them from the radio station to your Twitch channel.
How do you make money on Twitch? Is it because obviously YouTube with views and things like that, I hear that the money there isn't as good as everyone makes it seem, but do people make money? Can I make a living on Twitch?
You can. It takes time. It's work, for sure. Now, there's several ways to make money. One is advertising and product placement, which radio people are fantastic at. They know how to sell like nobody else, and that's absolute gold. So yes, you can make money that way. There's another way. It's called bits, and that's people cheering you when it's like walking down the street and you see a guy playing Inagata DeVita on 5-gallon pails and go, "Oh, damn, that's cool," and you throw him a couple bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Those are what bits are. It's a tip. So you can type in the chat room, cheer 500, and all of a sudden a splash comes on the screen, and you can see, hey, Kollins 21 just gave me 500 bits. Thanks, Kollins. Well, what I really did was put $5 in your bank account.
Wow.
So That instantly goes to you.
Okay.
And then there's the idea of subscriptions to the channel. It's free to watch the channel at any time. However, Amazon owns Twitch, and Amazon serves up ads about every 20 minutes. So, all of a sudden you'll be talking and, ads will come on. So if you want the commercial-free experience, you pay $5 a month, done. Now, with Amazon Prime, included in Amazon Prime is the ability to subscribe to a channel for free each month. So I have Amazon Prime, so I can send Nick and Kristen my $5 every month, and it doesn't cost me anything, yet the $5 comes to you.
Oh, okay.
So that's the cool part too. So can you make money? Absolutely. Can you make a living? There's a lot of people making a living.
Okay.
You look at the gamer Ninja made $14 million.
Yeah.
Those are the rare ones. The guys on my channel are, some are making money, some aren't. Some are making really good money each month. And the big thing I like to see is that it keeps them fresh and in that world of radio, kind of that vibe. So Tony Bruno was out of work for a while. He came on with Twitch, and now he's been on for 14 months. Well, his product and his delivery resulted in him getting a job on Sirius XM and SB Nation. So now he's on Sirius XM following Dan Patrick's show, and he's also on 120 stations, terrestrial stations, and so is Twitch. So it goes right with you. Josh Innes in Houston, out of work, came to Twitch. Now he's landed a gig at ESPN Houston, where he's also on Twitch. So it kind of keeps that world fresh of, before when you got fired from radio or let go, furloughed, what do? You sit there and, pound the phones. Now you don't. You get on your Twitch horse,
yeah,
and you start doing shows the next day as people can, watch you and move that way.
So what is it about radio people that have something kind of built in, and why do you harness radio people for Twitch?
I love the radio people because of just their passion for the business. Everyone is, I have a couple of guys that are just very anal about what's behind them, the view, what's their screensaver, or what mic is, and where, what's on the screen. Other guys don't care. The next guy wants his sound has to be absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
They're just weird, and I love them. That's the good part. There's no normal, successful radio person. They're all weird.
They're all weird.
I guess I fall into that too, of just being weird, but I just love working with them. They like routine. They prep like you'd not believe, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Some are gamers. Some come on, do the show for 3 hours and then go away, have dinner, and then game for 3 hours on their Twitch channel.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic.
So how do I get from doing what I'm doing now, just radio, to getting onto Twitch, and how do I get successful at it?
The beauty part about right now is if it's you already have a radio show. So the great part is you talk to me, we get an agreement in place. I get my guys to build your landing page and get you set up on Streamlabs. You'll order a couple of Logitech cameras from Amazon. Yes, the company that gets you no matter.
Yeah, that's true. They get you. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Well done.
It'll be at your door the next day.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And then we work together on how to get those cameras working and how to communicate with your P1s to your brand in behind the scenes as you're playing music.
Okay.
So you don't have to. You're not doing a ton of extra work. You're just putting your 3 hours or 4 hour radio show on Twitch.
Is 3 and 4 hours good? Like, obviously we've all been trained that Facebook Live is like 10 minutes and YouTube, like we're all so used to short breaks that 2 hours, 3 hours seems like a very long time.
Long form, long form. It is your channel, so a dark channel gathers no followers. So that's the big thing, is the longer you're on and the more often you're exposing your life, what you're doing, to your P1s to your brand, the more they become P1s, stronger P1s to your brand. So the beauty part about Twitch is radio is hindered by this one thing. And once you get them to Twitch, you ask them to follow you. Hit the follow button in the top corner. It's a little heart. As soon as they hit the follow button, they will be notified every time you go live on Twitch. So if you're going live at 6 a.m. in the morning, they get a notification says Nick is live right now. Click here and watch the show. You could be going to a NASCAR race on a Sunday afternoon and broadcasting live in your car and going live. Every one of your followers will know that you're doing that. Wow. So you could be grocery shopping and going, hey, finally, no face masks. I'm going to show you what it's like at Safeway today.
Yeah.
And you take the people in, because your cell phone is also your camera and your TV station now. And you can take this and take it wherever you're going and be live to all your people.
It's definitely something I've considered. I have all the things in place. I don't know why I'm not doing it. It just feels like a lot of pressure for me. Well, I guess not pressure, but, you do have to be on the whole time. And, at 6 a.m, sometimes I don't want to be on. Could I get away with an hour a day, like the last hour of my show?
You can. It'll take you a lot longer to get to the cash coming in.
Okay.
And the following, for sure. The less interactive and less you're on, the less successful you are.
What is the main reason I should be looking at Twitch as a radio personality?
You should be looking at it to expand your brand. Number one, you've heard me say it several times, is that radio is limiting in just audio. Yes, it's very successful and the most successful audio platform on the planet. However, the world is moving, and that's important for talent like yourself and big talent that want to do something and expand their brand. Where are they going to go? This works perfectly with what you're doing and what every radio person is doing. It's entertaining. And now you can do it in a chat room live and video live, and you have your own television station.
Well, Don, thank you so much for chatting with me. It was super informative. If you haven't watched the other video, go watch all about Don, how he got started and how he got to where he is now. There's a lot of good advice in there. On accident, we did that again when we started talking more about Twitch. So I'll try to work the two in together, but if not, you got to go watch that video. Don, how do we contact you? How does the radio person that wants to be on Twitch with you get a hold of you?
Yeah, that's easy. I'm email is doncollins@gmail.com, Collins with a K. I'm ready to help anybody out because I think the world is changing, and as radio people, we have to change as well.
Especially with everyone out of work, like this is a perfect opportunity. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, and Sennheiser are my favorite headphones.
I'll tell the world.